everyone, it's Linda from Full Moon Studio. I've got a nice little ephemera project for you today. It's inspired by the lovely Gayle Agnostinelli, so I will link Gayle's original video to this down below. What I've done, I've taken Gayle's idea, I have changed it up just a wee bit, so I haven't copied it exactly. And I did do this in my Facebook group the other day. I did it live in my Facebook group, but I thought, you know what, I really liked it. So I thought, well, we'll do it again for YouTube. So this is what we're going to be making. We're going to make this little pocket. It's a woven paper pocket. And then it's actually got 4 little pockets in it. And inside there are 4 mini tags. It's got a kingfisher. And that one's got another little birdie on it. So I thought that was really, really cute. So it can go into a journal flat as it is, or it could go in just, you know, glued on 3 sides, and that would still be a pocket, or you could go that way. Lots of different ways to use it. Right, so let's get on. It's dead simple. And I'm going to use 2 pieces of 6x6 scrapbook paper. Now, I'm doing this because it's the simplest way to show you. But you can obviously use a piece of 6x12. You can use any scraps up that you want to once you know the measurements. But we'll start like this. So let me take the first piece. And what I'm going to do is cut it at 2 1/4 inches. I'm going to take 2 strips off. I'm really hoping I'm in frame. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay, that's better, isn't it? So 2 1/4. 2 1/4. So that's just got 2. This measures 1.5 inches. We're going to keep it. And then we're going to do the same with the second piece. So 2 1/4. 2 1/4. And I've got another piece left over, which is 1.5, and I'm hanging on to that for now. Right. So that's given me 4 pieces, 2 1/4 wide by 6, but I need to cut them down now. I'm making a square, so it's 4.5. 2 1/4 times 2 is 4.5. So let's do that. I mean, it really doesn't matter where you cut them, because actually when you start weaving it, the bits that you think are going to show don't. So there's no need to spend ages agonizing over which bit you're keeping and which bit you're not keeping. Oops. So that's 2, 4.5. So let's do it again. 4.5. And the final one. 4.5. Now, these are the waste bits. But actually, I think they'd make really cool, you know, just punched out, make nice tags. So it's good quality paper. We'll hang on to them. I'm not going to use them today, but we'll hang on. Right, so we now have 4 pieces of paper that measure 2 1/4 by 4.5. So before I completely get rid of my cutter, let's come back to these pieces. And remember, these are the bits that were left over. They measure 6 inches by 1.5. So we're just going to cut each of those in half at 3 inches. Maths is easy today. Okie dokes. So I don't need my trimmer anymore, I don't think. So this is what we're left with. We've got the 4 pieces that we're going to weave into the pocket. And we've got these 4 little bits which we're going to make the mini tags from. But I'll pop them safely out the way for now, because we'll do the pocket first. Right, now bear with me. I'm sorry, I just want to zip round this with my distressing. So while I'm doing that, let's give you the Scottish weather forecast. Yeah, I really wish I could tell you something good. We actually had a super sunny day about 2 days ago. Got out for a really lovely walk. But honestly, it's just been dark, you know, damp. The other night we had heavy rainfall. It's just, I don't know. It's the Scottish winter, but hey, you know, we're heading our way through January now. The nights are getting lighter, and so slowly but surely, you know, spring is coming. So it's all good. So I can go around the very outside again afterwards, but I just want to do just a little bit. Right. So that is me got my 4 bits. So let's have a look. Let us now put that one under there, and then that one under like that, and then the final one I want to go over there and under there. Okay, so another way of doing this, if you like, is make 2 L shapes, one, and make a, if you like, a reverse, a mirror image L shape, and then slot them together. No, not like that. Like, there you go. Okay, we'll try that again, shall we? What will we do? That one over there, that one on there, and that one under there. So now I'm looking at it and going, oh, not sure I like that terribly. So, you know, this is one of these things that you could mess about forever. And I really don't want to do that, obviously. That one there, let's try it like, oh yeah, quite happy with that. Righty-ho. Now at this point, Gayle, who's an exceedingly talented lady, paper-clipped this together, and then she went to her sewing machine. Well, I don't think that's going to work for me. I'm going to glue it. So I've got my art glitter glue. I'm just going to make sure it's, yes, it is working for me. Great stuff. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do to be sure I get the glue in the right place is just to make some light pencil marks here. So I'm going to be gluing the outsides here. So here and here. So I know I'm going to go along there, which means I want to go along here, 2 1/4. So I'm just going to make a mark where I'm going to glue to. So I know it's not showing up terribly well, but I know it's there. Okay, then this one I'm going to glue along here and along here. So that's okay. Let's make a mark at 2 1/4 here. Whoops. Yep. So just do that. Then this one we're going to glue here and here. So I know I'm going there. I want to make a mark along here. Once you've done a couple of these, it's you know, it's obvious, it's easy and it's obvious. So we'll tuck him back under there, and then this is going to be our final one, gluing there and gluing there. So I need to measure just 2 1/4 up that bit. Okay. So I'm going to pop it all back, hopefully the right way, like that. Now, as I said, Gayle went away and just stitched this, but I thought it would be quite nice to put some little pocket notches in here. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball. Oh, would help if I had the pocket punch and not the hole punch and not the corner round, wouldn't it? So about there. Then here. Then it'll be this one. And finally, I want to put one here. And now I've notched those out, I'll just pop a little bit more distress around. Should be enough on my sponge, hopefully. Okay. Right, I think we are in a gluing position now. What have I done? That's not right, is it? That way. That way. Okay. So I'm going to get the art glitter glue, and I'm just going to, it doesn't really matter where you start actually, but I'll start here. Right. So I've got my line, I can go along there. I am going to stitch this, so this is kind of, if you like, just a temporary hold. So just make sure I'm lined up straight. Yep, okay. So that was there, wasn't it? Okay, so this is the next one, it's going here. So I'm going to glue along there and there. Okay. Yep, that's straight, and this is my final one. I need to go along. Oh, yep, there and there. So that's going there. And then, oh. Try again. Yeah, that's us. And then that will flip under there like that. So I just need to glue. I mean, actually, I could just glue this way, couldn't I? Ah, all right. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Should be all right. It'll have to be. It'll have to be all right. Okay. So, and now the other thing I want to do with this, which Gayle again didn't do, and I thought it just needed, you know, a little, whoopsie, a little something. I still haven't made the dangle, but I will. Honestly, I can't see. Ugh. That's us. Yeah, I thought it would be quite nice just to round the corners as well. So this is a 1-inch corner rounder. And I thought that would just, you know, soften it up a little bit and echo the fact that I've, you know, already got holes there. Okay, so we just put a wee bit distress there again. Okay, this is Stamperia paper, if you were wondering. Can't remember which one though, sorry. Right, that's us got our pocket. So the next thing we're going to do is make the little tags to go into the pockets. So here are our 4 little tags. If you remember, they are the bits that were left over, 1.5 inches, they were like that, and we've cut them at 3. So we've got 4, and I'm just going to get my little tag template here and cut the corners. That's the first one. Righty-ho, so I don't need that now, I'll just use the first tag as a template. Just pile them up. we are. And the last one. Okie dokes. Just get those out of the way. Right, so that's we got 4 tags, and the next thing I want to do is pop a little tiny hole in at the tops here. So kind of just want to try and line my hole up, hopefully in a sensible place. The first ones I did, I had it far too close to the top edge, and then when I tried to stitch around them, you can imagine, it didn't go awfully well. But that's you know, that's the learning part, isn't it? I actually don't even know which way around I want these tags yet, but we can decide as we go along. Alrighty, so that's just got our 4 mini tags. So let's have a little look at them and have a think about decorating, and possibly we should think about where I want to put them in the actual pockets. That might help. And I really like that. I mean, they're just beautiful. It doesn't really matter which side you use of this paper. I mean, you can make this with single-sided paper, but it just so happened that I was using this. No, I don't like that. I like that. And right, okay, we'll just make the tags and worry about exactly which pockets they're going to go in after that. So bear with me while I just have a really quick whiz round with these. So I decided to keep them really, really simple. I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny little strip of collaged paper along the bottom for a bit of interest, and then a wee label and something for like a little focal point. So there'll just be 3 elements added into this, but it'll be more than enough on such a tiny tag. And also got to think about the pockets are not terribly deep, so we don't want to build it up so much that the tags won't slide in and out easily. Right, we are. So hopefully that will be all of the distressing. So what I've got a couple of little scraps of, and I do mean scraps of paper, just to make some strips, collaged strips along the bottom. I've got some labels, and I've got some flowers and some butterflies to make some pretty little focal points. So let's just grab a bit and go for it, shall we? I'll say I really want to do it quickly and not overthink the whole thing. Yeah. I think this is just going to be a case of just do it. I do think that is possibly just a little bit too wide, so we'll take that off. Let's find a miniature rubbish bin, that'll do. Okay, I'm going to need my glue book. Oh, I'm going to need the glue book. Where is it? Here it is. And actually, possibly not, because I think I'm going to use all the elements are so tiny, or a lot of them are, I might be going to use this. Let's have a think. Let's see. I've got that. Do you know, I think we'll use the art glitter glue because these are being slid in and out. So, you know, I think that's probably sensible. Okay. So that one's going on there, like so. There's my little pot, here it is. All right, I'll put my pin there as well. I think the whole label's too much, so I think what we'll do is cut it off a wee bit there. I just want to just trim it a little bit. Okay. I do hope I'm in frame. I think I am. Let's take those big scissors out of the way for a minute. Okay. So we'll stick that. I think we'll stick that about there. It's stuck. That's it. It'll have to be there. Okay. And then this little flower. I've just cut these out of it's a garden flower book, and it's quite small. And there are 4 images to the page, and really, you know, I almost was at that point of letting the book go because I thought, you know what, the images are just too small. But of course, they're perfect for mini tags. And having made a couple of these now, I'm actually at the point of thinking, I really like them. I really, really like them. And I can see me making more mini tags. So I'm glad I still got the little book. So we'll call that one done. Pop it out the way for a minute. I'll put it with the pocket. Okay, what we got next? Let's, oh yeah, quite like that. Excuse me. I think I'm, oh, excuse me. I think I'm going to be using that for all of them and not bothering with that. So possibly just make it a little bit smaller. And because I've not torn it very well, distress it where I haven't torn it well. And I haven't cut it very straight either, so I'll have to just line it up on both sides there. Okay. So that's that one. So I've got another flower. Oh, that's perfect. Isn't that cute? So I think we'll just... Ah! No, that doesn't show up. All right. No, there's that. Right, okay, we've got another one. I didn't get a lot of things out. I'm trying to be... It's a little bit large, isn't it? We'll do what we did before. We can just top it over the, you know, tuck it around the side a bit. Let's do that. I still think it's a little bit big. That's better. That's better. So hopefully I'll only glue the bit I need this time. Pop that in about there. Over a bit. That's fine. So I just thought, you know, like just a really, really quick, simple mini collages on these, and it'd be more than enough to make them interesting. There it is. So I'm going to trim off the label and a little bit of the stem, and I have got a little bit of leaf to come off as well. So it's quite nice because the, you know, the picture's going outside the border of the frame of the tag, so that looks quite good. So that's just got another one, and then we've got these two. I'm pretty sure, wouldn't that be wonderful if that fitted both? It does. Marvellous. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little tear here. Shall we do these both together? That'll be quick and easy, won't it? Okay. I do like these. I do just like fiddling about with little bits of paper and little images and making little collages. I just there is something very pleasing about it and very relaxing. Oops. Until you do it wrong, and then you get a little bit upset with yourself. But I'm cutting myself some slack here. I'm not going to worry. Okay. Oh, I did make a mess of that. Okay. So that's just got those two little tags with two little bits of paper at the bottom. And I've got two butterflies. I was thinking 2 butterflies for these. I think we'll put the brown butterfly on that one and the pinky butterfly on this one. Yeah. So this is why I've got these slightly different tags. I thought different shape now of label. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If we do that. Yes, I'm going to do, just move him down a little bit. Okay. So I think I need to be a little bit cunning here and try and get that down exactly where I want it. So I'll start like that, hopefully. Hold it down while I do this. Okay. That's that. And then if that butterfly sits over it, like, which way around should we go? Yeah, like that. Okay. That's fine. And I've just got a tiny piece of butterfly wing to come off there. That's okay. That's cute. And this is my final one. And I really, really like him. And I just want a little bit of something, don't I? But I almost feel that that's too much. That would work if I cut a bit off. Let's just see what this one looks like. Too pink, and we've got this other little brownie one here, which I think is too small and boring. Right, let's use this one. And let's... I'm just wondering about tearing that one. I think let's cut it up the middle. Because if I cut it up the middle, I can use it for something else. I think I might just have cut too much off, actually. Let's see. Not loving that. Wait a minute. Let's see what happens if we kind of put it back in split. It's a bit dark. Do you know what? It's a bit dark. Just bear with me because I should be able to put my hand on something fairly fast. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. A little bit of that, maybe. Sweet memories, it says. Yeah, I think that would do it. That's not bad. Let's just tear it around here a little bit. So try and get rid of the jagginess a bit. Okay, and we'll give it a little bit of distress, I think. Okay. And that should be that. probably about there. Butterfly will go about there. Oh, perfect. Happy with that. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad I took the time to change that over. So let's just get our little butterfly in, and he's got tiny, tiny antennae, so I need to make sure I've glued them down. We don't want escaping antennae. And I'm going to plonk him on about there. Right, I'm going to put the pin back in the glue bottle. Good. Okay, so let's get rid of the rubbish. And then let's bring these back. Now I've got some twine here. I've got some kind of pinky peachy twine, which I think will do the trick. I think that's going to be about the right length. So let's do that, that, and that. And just cut it off here as well. Okay, and then we'll just put 4 little mini strings in the top of our mini tags. My fingers are disgusting, aren't they? Covered in glue and then distressing on top of the glue. Ugh. That's the first one. That's number 2. Oops. Number 3. In you go. And the last one. Now I actually have a journal that this is going to go in. I know exactly where this one's going, which is cool. But the other one, the first one I made, I'm going to be starting an ideas journal. I've been going to start an ideas journal for years, but I thought, right, okay, this is the beginning of the year, time to start an ideas journal, and perhaps it's also time to finish off a few unfinished objects. Righty-ho, let's just pop these in then. So I'm just going to pop them in wherever, because obviously I could spend ages thinking about which one I want to put where, and that's just a bit silly, isn't it? So that one in there, that one in there. Okay, so there we have it. I'm just going to bring back, I was going to bring back the other one, here it is. So I am going to stitch around this because it will make it stronger. And I think the stitching does just finish it off. I'll stitch around the tags as well. But I'll do that off camera, and then what I'll do is I'll take a photograph, and that will be the thumbnail for the video. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you will have a go, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.